Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So, today I have made a 5-story Lego house with lots of surprises inside, and it's fully furnished. So, let's begin. As you can see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stories high. This is the 5th story. And this build, it's quite simple, so it doesn't really match the rest of the build, but I still added it so there's at least something for the front. So here's how everything looks like. I'm going to start individually with each floor. Here's the first floor. I've added like a little cobblestone path, some bikes parked outside, there's a balloon, and this area is just a little arch with some lights on it, a table, and a chair. Here's the second floor. There's a cool balcony here, these cool arched windows, and lots of greenery. Here's the third floor, some climbing vines, this cool window here, and this little outside area, some more garden, grass things outside as well. And the top floor, I'll show you like the inside more in depth when I show you the interior. So this is the front. Now I'll show you the size of each area. So here's this side. There's lots of things here. And the other side, it's just like this. So now it's time for me to show you the interior of the 5-story house. Here's the interior. I'm going to show you each floor one by one. And one note is that all the floors are detachable, so you can easily look around inside or even play with it. So I'm going to start from the first floor. Here's the inside. So I'm going to start from here. This is the kitchen. I have added a sink. There's a little drawer here and with a plate of waffles. And I can open this drawer, and I've added a pen and a whisk inside. There's a chocolate hidden on the top shelf, lots of cups, a croissant, some snacks over there, and in this cupboard I have added a teapot and some bowls. There's a smoothie machine there, an apple back there, some strawberry jam, and this chef. Here is the dining table. I've added a lovely flower for decoration, a waffle and strawberry jam, and I've added a character which has a teapot, a little area for the pets. This is the pet food, a dog bone, and some more pet food. Here I've added some plants. This one is kind of like rainbow themed-ish, and a very tall plant here. I've also added this lovely colorful carpet, and here's the living room. So I've added 2 couches here, both the same style, just different colors. There's a little side table with a plant on it, some bread and a phone on the coffee table, another person here, and another side table with some popcorn in it. And there's a TV here with more plants. And this is the bathroom. I'll just show you it more carefully. Oops. This just fell off. Just get rid of that. There's a toilet there, a bathtub, and there's a little sink there. So that's the whole first floor, and you can see there's the doors and the little side exit there. So this is the first floor. Time to move on to the next one. Alright, this is the second floor. So let's start from this side. We have a bathroom. I placed a little character in there. This is the toilet. And a bathtub and a little sink. There's some soap as well. And this room is just basically a cool hangout area and a little bit of an art station here. We have a little table with a flower plant, a sewing machine, and a chair. Some dresses displayed up here. And we have a person here, and I've added a canvas with lots of paint choices and also a little stool. We also have a little clay section. I've added a paintbrush and a spinning area here with a cup of water and another stool. And moving on to this area, we have a bookshelf. I'll actually show you this more closer. There's lots of books in here, a little character for display, and more flowers. Behind there we have another bookcase and a little map with another painting to show. Here we have a little work area. There's a table with a tablet, a list, a little container with a pen in it, and some scissors. I've also added this character on a beautiful rug. There's also a phone on there. I'll place this back now. And then here we have a tiny indoor swimming pool. So there's also like little steps to get in, and I've showed this person. These studs are actually not connected. And it makes it look like there's water inside. And I'll also show you this bit. This bit's outside. So we have a little table with a waffle and some cards in it, and a little stool. There's also some flowers here. So that's the whole second floor. Now we're moving on to the third floor. So here I have made one bedroom here, another one, and a third bedroom. So this is just a floor full of bedrooms. Let's start from here. I've added a bed with a little lamp. There's a little shelf here with some bows, a little collection figure, and like a little painting and an ice skate in there, and a helmet. This little shelf has a flower, a coin, a purse, and some roller skates. I've also added a couch in this room, a table, and this little table that has the like exam worksheets and stuff, and a little thing she's earned. In the next room, I've added a bed with a little lamp here, a smaller one than the last one, a fireplace with Lego fire pieces inside. I have this little TV which displays one of her awards that she's gotten. There's a table here with a waffle and a little pen here. This table has a $100 note on it, and this is her like accessories. So that's this room, and at the back you can also see there's a bone and a coin. And the last room, all of the rooms are like divided a little bit with like a wall and a door. So here's the third room. I have like a little computer screen here with a keyboard, and there's also a stool here, a chair, and a little treasure chest with her laptop in it. You can also close that up and leave that there. A little pen with a notebook to write in if they have any ideas at night. There's also like a little money piece hidden behind there, and a little award. And there's actually one more surprise I wanted to show you that I missed in the last floor. I'll show you it right after this. There's a little carpet there and some flowers. There's also a canvas here, some paint and a stool and a nice sticker there. There's also a trophy and a camera, and that is the third floor. So this is the second floor. I wanted to show you the little secret. So this area, there's a little wall that separates everything, and you can open it up, and there's actually a hidden shelf there. So I think I'm able to take it out. So I can show you what's in this shelf. Oh, it's a little bit hard. Okay, got it. So here's the shelf. On one of the things, there's like a little cookie jar. So a hidden stash of cookies and a chocolate. So that's all in this shelf, hidden away. So this is what I meant by like secrets and surprises inside. There was also the other secrets, but a bit more smaller ones there. And that is the secret I wanted to show you. Okay, now I'm moving on to the 4th floor. Okay, next level. So here is this room. This is basically like the little display room of like all the things that they've got. So there's lots of like spears and swords here, like gold flags and like this kind of trophy thing, and more swords and shields on both ends, and like a little extra space here. There's like a little cape here, a clock, a little couch, and another table there. I've also added a character, and that's it for this room. Next, we have another bathroom. So I think there's been 3 bathrooms in this house. We have a trash can and something that looks kind of like a washing machine or dryer. We have a little sink here, and a toilet, and a bathtub. I wanted to use like a different kind of tap design, so I used this. And now we have this room. This room just has like a bunch of tools and like essential stuff, like all of this first aid stuff. So we have a nurse. There's like a little stethoscope, syringe, thermometers, spoons, band-aids, lots of things like that. There's also a saddle in case, lots of daily tools that you use. So there's like an axe, a hammer in there. There's like pickaxes, lots of things. And in here we have like different colored drawers because I thought it looked a bit plain with only white ones. Helmet, and there's just one little item in there. I've also placed a skateboard here just to make it a bit more colorful. And here's this outside running bit. I've just added a small table with a bow on it. I'll actually also show you this area. This is part of the 5th floor. I just didn't attach it. It is attachable here. I can show you like that. It just needs to be careful because both of this area is connected to this just by one stud. So you need to be careful when you're like attaching that. I've added a little person here and a table with a plate and waffle. So now what's left is the last floor / the 5th floor. Okay, let's start. Alright, final level. So I'll show you this area first. We have a lovely umbrella table here and lots of flowers everywhere, and like there's 2 stools. There's some canvases and a little chair there. I've added an extra pool because I thought the space looked a bit empty. There's a bench there. I'll just place this back. There's a bench there with a lovely tree and 2 bushes. I've also added this character here. There's a missing roller skate. It's a little garden with some plants growing. I made something that looks kind of like a watering can because I didn't have any watering cans left. And here I've just made a random closet. So